March noon. How you doing there, Tution? Uh, Guys, I've had a little emergency here last night. I'd share it with you and kind of talk about it a little bit. Uh, Let me turn this view around here. I'll show you my house, backside of my house. It needs cleaning up. Hang on, guys. That tree right there, you can see it's had the top cut out of it. All that occurred in the wee hours this morning. I had a crew come in here last night. I called them about 2 o'clock in the morning because I discovered I had a tree. It nearly fell on my house at 1 o'clock. And so they brought this big machine in here. They couldn't get a bucket truck back here, and no way they could have got back here with a bucket truck. But this tree right here nearly fell on my house. Give you an idea. This is a good sized tree. The only thing that stopped it was this little tree. This bigger tree was stopped by this little tree from falling on my house. But it was lower than this. But they cut the top out. When they cut the top out, it uprighted just a little bit. And they came back here and tied it off. You can see up here where they went in and tied this tree off so it wouldn't fall in. They worked out here from almost 4:30 in the morning. And when it came to wanting to cut that bigger log, they thought it was just up there at the top, just a little too dark. They were probably tired too. You make mistakes when you're tired. And so they preferred to come back today. So they're going to be back this afternoon to finish this off. Now we're going to walk up here. My gutters are a mess because we just had fall and all this needs cleaning out. You can see my deck here is full of sweet gum balls and sawdust from them cutting last night. I got to get here and clean this gutter out. You can see the remnants up there. You can see where they cut it off. They got the weight off of it when they cut all the top out. There was a couple of limbs that actually made contact with the roof, and there's a couple of shingles that are somewhat damaged. They didn't know if it was enough damage I was going to have to replace the roof or not. They couldn't tell. But anyway, this is not a fun situation to have to deal with. So I'm going to have to get back up here and clean all this out. Looks like one of the guys left his caps up there on the top. One of my vents, bathroom vents. See that? Right up there? That's this guy's cap. He left it up there last night. Yeah, so that's what happens when it's dark. And I've got a pole saw up there somewhere. But anyway, this is what it was. This old tree here nearly got my house last night. And it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, a little after 1 o'clock in the morning when I heard it. Now what they're telling me, and here's the dilemma, what they're telling me is this tree had root rot. Now, we've had a lot of rain here. We had all that snow, then had the rain. And this ground is saturated. Very saturated back here. And they're telling me this tree had root rot. As you might know, I've just took down, I had another tree that nearly got it hit the top of my washroom, a cherry tree, but it didn't fall all the way because part of it caught in the corner of my house. I don't know if you can see, there's a little nick of damage up there, but that hadn't been severe enough that I had to do anything about it. It didn't leak. So I didn't do anything about it. We cut this cherry tree up. I was hoping to use some of those logs for cherry lumber. I may have waited too late. I'm just so darn busy, I can't get to things, guys. But here's where they got this guy tied off. You see going up here. So we're gonna look right at this root. The thing that worries me, this tree's showing some leaning tendency here. Look at that ground around here. What's going on here? This tree fell, that would be very, extremely serious. This is a huge tree here. Give an idea. This tree's giant. I hope this one don't come down. All right, yeah, I can see there's rot in that trunk. Definitely, there's rot. I can see rot all in this trunk. He's right, it's rotten in the trunk. And he tells me that root rot is a contagious like disease that gets in the ground. That means these other big trees may have it too, which could be a problem. I don't know if this tree here is trying to break loose. Well, if that's just where they rummaged around out here, or maybe a mole or something got through there and ran through, but yikes. This tree ain't trying to go too. This tree's ginormous. That tree's probably over 100 foot tall. Getting its twin over here. Its twin is just a little bit bigger. I can get some idea, scale. These are big trees. Cost me a lot. Look, this is costing me $1,000 to take this tree down right here. I june them down to 900, but guys, when it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you know that this thing's going to come down on your house before sunrise if you don't do something, because that little bitty tree there couldn't hold the weight. That little tree was not going to continue to hold the weight for this bigger tree. And you can see, as evidence, look how that, hang on guys, look how that limb up there cracked. That limb is as big as this tree here. So there's just no way it was going to continue to hold it. It was going to come down last night if I hadn't called somebody. And the first 24-hour tree service I called didn't even answer the phone. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, you can't do a whole lot of pickiness in terms of finding somebody to do your tree work. So I was lucky to get anybody at all. In fact, the guy he couldn't get his crew, so he called a buddy who ran another tree service. So the owners of 2 tree services came out here. And if they hadn't got this thing back here, they wouldn't have been able to do it. This is a little portable bucket tractor or whatever you call it. I don't know, but they couldn't have got a truck back here. No way. No way that it got a truck back here. Just no way to get anything that big back here. I'm just lucky they had that thing, because that gave them the ability to get up here and do some work high up. So yeah, they got to somehow get that down. That's higher up, and so that's the risk of getting this thing off, is that is up there. And it's, they're gonna have to use this bucket to cut it, and it's gonna be really tricky. Probably need to cut part of this tree while they're at it. And I don't know about this tree here, so I guess I could put a plumb on it and see. It's got a little bit of a lean to it. Which way is it? Well, you can't really tell. It kind of moves around as it's going up. Where's the CG of the tree heading is a big question. That and a breeze, of course. Of course, if this tree's down, ain't gonna be nothing to stop if it was to head toward the house. Now, the problem with falling a tree like this, if you fall it this way, it's gonna hang up in all these other trees. There's no way you can fall it. And if you fall it that way, it might go a ways, but then that's my neighbor's property over there where that fence is. They got worm beds over there too. Of course, that one's missing, so right now, so it wouldn't be as bad. But that would definitely hit that fence over there. So I can't fall it on him. It'd have to fall back this way if it could be falling. But it would definitely hang up right up here. But they got the equipment, they could probably handle that. This tree here may need to come down too. I don't know, guys. It's expensive to fall these trees. The good thing about these big ones, there's a whole lot of lumber up in that tree. A whole lot of lumber. I've had mills back here, when I when I cleared all this out back there, I had a guy bring a portable mill back here. And he can mill a tree like that, make a lot of lumber. So I don't know, I might could at least make it worthwhile, but you got to pay to get it sawed up. I don't know if I still got that guy's number, probably not now. Guy had a portable sawmill, his name was Sandusky. He lived up north though, he wasn't a local guy. He just happened to have a cousin or somebody that lived in there, and he'd come down a lot. So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all, this tree nearly got me last night. I thought somebody was outside. I heard some sound, racket. I said, that's odd. I ran outside to see what the heck was going on, which is what I do if I hear something. I'm really deaf though, but I'll run outside if I hear anything. That's the way I am. I ain't gonna cower. I run outside. But I heard, when I looked around, I didn't see nobody, but then I saw this tree leaning right over my house. It was lower down. That big trunk was lower than that until they cut the top off. So it did stand back up a little bit, just a little bit. But she would probably still, it's a lot of gravity holding it over that way. If they hadn't had this rope is rated, they tell me, at 10,000 pounds. They said to hold a small semi truck. Well, I'm glad for that. That's all I can say, guys. I'm really happy that ropes can hold that kind of weight. That means it definitely hold this tree. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with these big trees. Problem is this cost is going to impact my worm farm operation. I'd really hope to be in operation again in April. I don't know right now, guys. I just don't know yet. It's still the jury's out on that. Anyway, I just thought I'd come in here and share this with y'all, because this is part of living next to the woods. I love trees. I love woods. And that's one of the things that sold this place to me was being next to the woods. Now, it kind of broke my heart to cut some of the trees out, but I decided I wanted to cut them back out that way, so at least when I looked out my bay window here, which needs cleaning up real bad, that I would be able to see into the woods and have a pretty view. And all my worm stuff looks like trash, kind of messes it up a little bit, but I wanted to be able to see out here, at least see the trees and have a beautiful view directly behind my house. That's why I didn't want that, and there's a swamp directly behind my house too. So I got it on the garden on higher ground in the back side at my greenhouses. So that made a lot of sense to me, but I still left all these trees up here next to the house. Now I can't be taking them all out. That one looks nice and straight. I got another one that's been hanging from the get-go that used to worry me more than him. I've always been somewhat worried about these big pines. These big ones, these two big pines have worried me a little bit. Maybe I should worry about them more now, especially that one. That one, didn't suspect. Of course, this cherry tree that came down, that was a surprise. I was in the house when that thing fell on it. I had an ex-girlfriend, when she was in the kitchen, I thought she dropped something in the kitchen, and that happened. I heard that. The one tree that worries me, and has worried me for a long time, is I got a sweet gum tree. It's got a big lean on it, always did. All the insurance companies told me, though, they wouldn't pay me to take these trees down. Stanton's always had a bend toward the house a little bit. But she may be sturdy and study. I mean, these trees are old. I mean, they've been here for decades, especially them two big pine trees. But if they're getting root rot in them, they might be getting toward the end of their life. And that one, let's see if I'm pointing right from the aspect of the camera. There's one right there, that one worries me. That one's got me worried, guys. So, I don't know if I can afford to take it down right now. I don't think so. Just getting this emergency tree taken care of. But I may have to. I may actually have to do something with it. Because it looks to me like it might be starting to give way too. So I got the dilemma here to figure out. That's all I can do. Yeah, that's straining my budget right there. That one is. This one, is she trying to come up? Is she trying to give it up too? Oh Lord. Kind of looks like it, don't it? I may not have no choice. I may have to at least take this one out. That one don't show no sign like it around it, not now. Of course, this one may be done that because it's bearing some weight from this tree. It may be part of what's pulling on it. I was a little concerned about them tying off to this tree. Well, it is what it is. Proportionally, it's not a lot of extra weight on top of what that tree supports, but holy smoke, guys, holy smoke. Hey guys, give me some thumbs up. You know, we got 70 in the room and only 28 thumbs up. Not half of you hit a thumbs up. Guys, my algorithms have been killing me. My videos don't get promoted. There's channels that have a quarter of the people me whose videos routinely get 4 to 10 times more views than mine. But I cover topics. I try to tell you what's going on in the world. I try to tell you things they don't tell you about, like what's going on with their favorite country, their favorite political party being the CCP. You know, I try to warn you guys about things coming up, and that probably hurts my channel considerably. So any extra help y'all can give me is going to help. So please give me some thumbs up, guys. I talk about stuff that I ought not talk about on this platform, to be honest. And it puts my channel at risk. Anything y'all can do to help me with the thumbs is a big help. Thank you. I see I can get some thumbs up now. 66 in the room. Please give me some more thumbs up. It really does help with the algorithms. Well, the Algor has no rhythms. Big wood shed is in order. Yeah, I could build. Well, I want to build a frame greenhouse in the back. I might could use the lumber from these guys. I had a lot of lumber left over from when I cut up, sawmilled that stuff back there. But it's been done so long ago that a lot of that lumber is gone now. I plan to use it on that hole in the ground back there. But every time I get to the point I was about to work it every fall, I'd run out of money. And so I found myself redoing a lot of the same tasks every year to get ready and clear it out and clear out the ground that's left near the edge of the thing. And I kept running out of money. So that's one of these things I'm hoping this YouTube channel will help me with. But I'm down in revenues this past month. February, my AdSense revenues were only a third of what they were the previous month. Only a third, guys. So, yeah. You know, thumbs up and such always helps, guys. You know, some of us are struggling out here to, and see, there's a pine tree that's leaning. It's got a good lean on it. But it's always had something of a lean. If it falls, it ain't gonna take out anything, I don't think. Yeah, okay, it may take out some of these worm beds. Look, there's some limbs that broke. Yeah, it would take out a few of these worm beds if it falls. But this root ball is real high up too. It's got more lean on it than it used to. It won't take out the house. It might take out these worm beds. I don't know if I get in the mood and if I can, not cost me too much to take them down, I may get that one too. But that's got to come down from the top. Somebody's got to climb up in there and top that tree out before they bring it down. Then maybe they can, yeah, they got to get all the top because it's leaning over this. If they do that, then maybe they can cut it, make the rest of it fall that way into the swamp. Maybe that can wait till things dry out. So you can see I've got a dead pine sticking straight up right there. That one is leaning in this way. Yeah, I had to take one out in the middle. I had a pine tree right in the middle of this thing that died. Yeah, there's a couple other leaning trees. There's one back there, a little white oak that's leaning real hard over, but it's not going to hit anything. I don't know if you can see it. There's a white oak. Let me see, where's the camera? There it is. That white oak right there is leaning over this way, but there's nothing of consequence that it's going to hit. So that's just the way it is. You can see some of my trees back in there got a little bend at the top. There's a tree back over here that's got quite a lean on it, but ain't anything I'm immediately worried about with it. It might be good for years, maybe. It could come down any time. Hey, Top Knot, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Got a super chat from Top Knot. Guys, thank you. Appreciate it. Anything helps these days, I'm gonna tell you. It all helps. Like I said, I'm gonna be spending $900. That's what they quoted me. They tried to get $1,200 and I talked them out down from it last night. The guys, when it's, you know, 2 o'clock in the morning, you got a tree service coming out. For one, they're coming out at odd hours, and two, it's, you know, you get to do a lot of shopping around at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I couldn't wait. If I'd have waited, that tree would have got my roof. It would have been down by sunrise. I'm pretty convinced of that. That little bitty tree would not have held it. Yeah, this little bitty tree right here would not have held this tree, especially since it cracked a limb as big as this tree and just shattered the heck out of it. But that limb slowing it down, if that limb hadn't slowed it down, this tree probably wouldn't have held it at all when it started going over. And I got to worry what to do about this tree now. She looks like she might be wanting to go. I'm seeing cracking in the ground around here a little bit, just a little bit. Those roots are rotting. Basically, that tree's rotten. They tell me that this trees get root rotten. It spreads through the ground. I don't know, guys. That's a risk. That's a risk. This tree would need to go. There's a big old bird up there, like a hawk. There's a red-tailed hawk soaring around. What is that? Yeah. Big old bird up there flying around. I don't know if you guys can see him over the trees. Probably a red-tailed hawk. And just soaring right overhead. He's moving around pretty fast though. Yeah, he's hunting him a squirrel in these treetops to eat or something. Don't be the squirrel in the treetops, guys. I'm gonna go in and check y'all's chat messages. See what you guys are saying. Go in the house. Hey guys, see what everybody's saying. Top Knot, appreciate it, buddy. Top Knot's got a ranch up in Michigan, cattle ranch. I know the cows got a little chilly this year. Hope they're doing well. Anyway, find my way back into the house here. Sit down, and I got to get back to my day job, guys. Yeah, I was up all night last night. I got in bed for a little nap around 6 a.m. Heck of a night, guys. Heck of a night. Heck of a week here. One thing after another. Greenhouse messed up last week, and I got to repair it. Keep trying to fall on the house. It rains, it pours, guys. More ways than one. Rain, snow, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to sit down and see what you guys are having to say. Oh, Wazal. Thank you, Wazal. Wazal gave me $10. Appreciate it, guys. Hang on, guys. I'm going to take this jacket off because it's a little too hot in the house to be wearing a jacket. It was kind of chilly yesterday. Well, the sun is warming up today. It was kind of chilly out last night. Sorry about that, guys. I had the steering ceiling fan. Back in the old days when I was on Rex's show, people thought all my papers are. Actually, I usually had 2 fans going at that time. Not 1, but 2. Ceiling fan being 1. And a little 4th fan. All right, guys. Let's see what you guys are saying. And I got to get back to my day job. So, let's scroll back up. Oh, I got 2, 3. Oh. VidCon. Thank you. Amazing. About VidCon. Appreciate it. Really do. All right. It's like learns with you. It's like, thank you, Beverly, for adding to that. Farm. James Berica says, was high winds or did, yeah, high winds. Yeah, well, no, we didn't have high winds. It was just so wet out there. Everything was just soaking. Saturated. Oh, yeah. It just fell. There was a big bang. I have no idea what it was. And because I used to tell people I was a druid. I told them I'd water trees. You know, I used to tell them I had a Friday night. I used to tell people I had a Friday night religious ceremony. I would drink beer and sacrifice it to the trees, or sacrifice beer to the trees. And I tell them but it'd be warm filtered. Friday nights, that's what I used to tell people a long time ago. I can't do that much anymore. Tall and straight, Greg, lumberyard, give you some money for it, cut it even. Well, no, I've tried to get loggers out here to log, and they told me it wasn't enough wood to justify them setting up. Yeah, well, look, guys, I had to get them out here last night, Justin. There was no way around. I had to get them out here last night, and I didn't have the equipment to reach up there. Kind of equipment to do the job and do it last night. And, yeah, I got saws and stuff. Yeah, those guys told me when they started the tree service, they started with a 16-foot trailer and a farm boss steel saw, and I've got all that. I could start a tree service, but they wouldn't be able to reach it. Be dragons. There aren't hardwood, but still worth something. Yeah. No, this tree wood isn't cheap anymore. Might be a good time for me to get some timber before it's made up to build my other greenhouse out here. Yeah, it's going to be I'm thinking I'll build it frame wise. I had to last night. The tree I had cut down. Look, I took care of the one that fell on my washroom, but it wasn't right up on top of my house, and it wasn't about to take my house down overnight, guys. So I had a little margin to deal with that. Looks like you should soon be clear the woods back a bit. Well, at least a couple of big threatening trees. Tiny houses are no good. Oh, what's that fresh red? What's the big trouble with tiny houses other than it might be crushed in one blow? If it's close enough to hit the house, I'm cutting it down. Well, I'd have to clear out 100 feet around my house if I did that. I mean, I'd just about clear all those woods out. Small is beautiful. Tiny are ridiculous. Worked on them. Uh-oh. All right. Well, fire department cut it out. No. Guys, they couldn't get their trucks back there. You can't get a regular bucket truck back there. And besides, they're not into that kind of stuff. Shannon says she likes being outdoors. You have plenty of chance for that soon. Small is good. Tiny is just kind of silly. Better to buy an RV or a bus. Well, I got the bus. I'm going to try to fix it up. Boy, I wish I had it going now. If a tree fell in the house, I ain't got nowhere else to run right now. I need that bus fixed up, don't I? Best to pay to move it than to pay for a new home reconstruction. Well, here be dragons. You got a point there. You got a point. Shannon lives in Kentucky right now, Randy. She's wanting to go to Arizona. So, global warming causes calling Al Gore. Where is Al Gore? No kidding. Tree removal is so expensive because of insurance you're required to have. Well, there you go. Well, like that big lift machine out there. You buy one of those new, that's going to be what, $160,000 probably, $140,000. The used one probably run you 90, maybe 100. Sonia, my son, had to take 6 down after the last hurricane. Oh, rope looks old. I think the rope's fine. All right, Cody. Tuck Firance. That's why we love and watch you, brother. Well, thank you. Big wood sheds in order, says son. Yeah, might be. James, glad you didn't get hit your roof. Yeah, I think, well, some of the limbs did hit my roof. He said one shingle was visibly damaged, but he didn't think it was bad enough to warrant a roof, maybe, but he's not a roofer guy. He said he'd have a roofer guy come out here and look at it. I share and promote your channel. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate that, guys. The gum isn't good on ground. The gum isn't good on ground. You mean sweet gums? PA is still buried in snow. I don't doubt that. I got a friend up in Maine, and she's been sending me pictures. We're having a blizzard yesterday. I was walking around, day before yesterday, it was 74. But yesterday got cooler, a lot cooler yesterday. VidCom, love you, Greg. Sorry about your trees. I was wanting worms in April too. Yeah, I hope I can do the worms, but I want to be challenged. Shannon wants a giant Flemish rabbit. Pine is good above ground. Locust good for ground sills. Yeah, well, I don't have any locust trees on my place. Sonia, you need to thin out your backyard for us, my friend. That gum, Greg, 2021 has been giving you a hard time. Well, I hope it ain't as bad as 2020. 2020 is a really bad year for me, guys. Lost a lot of people. 2020. Here be dragons. Good luck, Greg. You know what I always say. Get on her and stay on her. There you go. Beautiful property, says Jessie Leanne. Well, thank you. Rabbit. I got 2 rabbits. Giant Flemish isn't for meat to bone ratio. Yeah, they get a lot of bone. Yeah, the best rabbit for that is these New Zealand whites. That's what I got. Shannon, I like big animals. Sassafras Red. Champagne d'Agenets are the best for meat to bone, and our silver fox. Yeah, those are cute rabbits. Sassafras, no kidding. Nice lumber there, Greg. Says Skywatch, Stargaze. Pam Sloan. I'm breeding crosses that get better bone meat ratio. Okay, which crosses do you like to cross, Pam? Yeah. James, I passed your channel on about 20 different people. Well, thank you, James. I really appreciate that. Can you use that bucket? Can I use that bucket? I'll come cut it for you. Well, I don't know. It don't belong to me, guys. Silver fox in New Zealand, okay? California. Says Shannon. Yeah, that's nice breeds. Hang there, brother. Keep the faith. Oh, yeah, I'll keep the faith. After all I've learned in my climate class this morning, you definitely need to thin it out soon. Can you get anyone to help you? Well, we'll have to see. I might take some quotes from them and see what I can do on my own. I got a friend who I call Spider-Man, who is really good at getting on top of these trees. You should watch Jason Ira's last video on animals. You might decide different. Oh, okay, sassafras. So, appreciate all the generosity, guys. You guys are giving us super chats. So let's see here. We have Silver Rex combo, says sassafras. Okay, Silver Rex. Do you go with New Zealand? Oh, silver. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. We have 3 more rain systems coming next week. Oh. Yeah, I've got New Zealand cross, Chichilia, French, Lop, and Flemish cross. Wow. Well, Pam, see you get any videos on those rabbits? I'll come check out your rabbit operation one day. We were breeding out the red, small, and not great size, says sassafras, right? Okay. All right, Shannon's all excited about Pam now. All right, Pam, you are in Northeast Pennsylvania. I might find myself making some trips up to Maine. If I do, maybe I can stop by one day, do a video. A video. Remember that guy on the Carol Burnett show used to say video? Who remembers that? I'm dating myself, right? So sassafras. All the water in the soil doesn't have, no, the soil here is just saturated. Tuck, I live in North Alabama. I'm just 8 miles south of the Tennessee border. Tony, Alabama area, northwest of Huntsville a little bit. About 12 miles northwest. Yep, that's right, sassafras. Northern Alabama. I'm very North Alabama, almost Tennessee. We raise rats because they bring more money. New Zealand is a good meat rabbit. Okay, Randy. Yeah, they got beautiful rabbits at the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. They got some real pretty rabbits. My friend Leanne got some rabbits from them. I think she's wanting more. Dirt riders, you best get them all down, Greg. Need a tractor. I got a tractor. I got. And I got that tractor for pulling logs. That's why I bought that tractor. And I pulled a lot of logs with that tractor. Well, Jessa, thanks for the green heart and the smiley face. Our Diamond and his chainsaw. Oh, I got chainsaws. Look here, Vid. $20 right on. Yeah, well, thank you. And the Wise Owl 10. So Wise Owl, VidCom, and Top Knot all donated quite a bit today. I appreciate that, guys. Chilly today, hot tamale. Yeah, that's the weather forecast. The Mexican weather forecast. Chilly today, hot tamale. Mexican 222. Excuse me. Yeah. Shannon says, thank you everyone for the super chats. Yeah, thank you. Shannon's going to be working with me out in Arizona. She's going to be out on the Arizona farm. And so is Sweep. She's going to be working with it too. Boom, Wise Owl. Yeah. Thank you, guys. And Cody says, hello, Greg. I've got to get back to work. All right. See you tomorrow night, guys. Cody. Worry kills men. You have some challenges, but they're overcomable. Yeah, I'll prevail, Danny. Don't forget. Yeah, VidCom. I found him. Appreciate that. Used to raise Rex Flemish Giants. Nice large pelts. Ooh, yeah. Hey, rabbit furs are awesome, guys. My New Zealand cross. Hey, I wouldn't mind raising some of the Angora rabbits, for the wool bearing rabbits. That'd be awesome too, right? Pam says you're very lucky. I'm lucky I didn't get my house. I got a bunch of empty rabbit cages. So yeah, we can up my rabbit operation here. Get a chance. The ice storm here in Tennessee last week killed a lot of bluebirds and sparrows. Oh no. I hope I didn't get too many bluebirds. I love bluebirds. So yeah, I'm almost to Tennessee. Yeah, it was kind of a real storm. Jessa Lee and clear out around the house and replant different trees. Yeah, I'm okay, Kristen. Yeah. Bring my saw and hammer and help you out, but we have animals. That's sassafras. Yeah, that's all right, Pam. One time we had a bunny jailbreak, and 30 of them were in the yard. We caught about 25 by hand. Yeah, I've had a few jailbreaks. Scratch, how you doing, buddy? It'll be insurance agency. I got to call my insurance. I hadn't called them today. I don't know if they'll pay for my tree that having to take cut up now. The reefing down. That's why. And we're going to meet again tonight. We're trying to get this website finalized, guys. Somebody was asking about the website earlier. Yeah, we're working on it. Tired. Please take care. Well, not much sleep, guys. We're changing for hutches and to colony raising. We had some California bunnies. They were very friendly. All right, Randy. What's in this rabbit, Randy? We're fixing to have rabbit for dinner tonight. With that, well, that little tree, no, but the bigger ones fall down. We have deer everywhere here. Coyotes too. Well, we definitely got the deer and the coyotes in the area, but coyote doesn't taste good. If I could figure out how to have a channel, I would, says Sassafras Red. Well, Sassafras, I'm thinking about doing a channel one of these days about how to do. You probably saw that video I did out there talking about the Texas power outage. The last one I did, I was actually in building 4666, which is on the Marshall side, but you've probably been there. They're a social animal, says Sassafras. Yep, very cool. Pam started years ago. California whites, they're reliable, nice size. You can dye the pelt. Yep, that's why white pelts are favored by a lot of people, because they're dyeable. Oh, I got the tractor and all that kind of stuff there. Here be dragons. Cowboy Rogers used to raise rabbits. So Greg would lose an Angora rabbit and that beard. Oh, you're funny. I hope it wouldn't get up in my beard. Where's the tree emergency? I have a few branches have fallen, but thankfully it didn't cause much damage. Oh, yeah, I was outside a minute ago, but I just came back in. You have to see the beginning of the video. Yeah, there's a big tree almost fell on my house this morning. You look tired, boss man, says truth hurts you. Yep. Yeah, I'm just came back in to check the messages, Roy. Hi, cowboy. We got $50 from one of our Harlequin rabbits. Oh, nice. Wow. Man, yes, that's cool. Sassress Red says, oh, there's here be dragons talking to him. Greg, you need more sleep. I got to get my day job started, guys. Cowboy Roger. Greg wore himself out trying to straighten us out in the board meeting last night. I know, right? I had people wanting just, trying to get people to get things done. People want to argue over stuff and quibble and worry about what can't be done, get all tied up in details. It's like, guys, we got to get stuff out here. We got to get our website set up. We got to get things done, guys. Come on. Had to call some boats and kind of push things a little bit, didn't I, Roy? Leanne got tickled about it. Anyway, I have 10,000-pound winch in my quad cab dually. Oh, that would be good. Boom to mount it on a gooseneck ball and trailer hitch. There you go. But you can't get a truck back on the backside. And if you ever wanted to get it back, it'd sink to China right now. We don't want to give you anything more to China now, do we? What do you think tornado season will be like this year? Shh. Oh my God. For Satan. Yeah, no kidding, Pam. That's the number of the building. That is the number of the building. Yeah, it's in the video. I show it in the video. Okay, be sure to use pulleys to provide more strength to make it an easier job. Yep. Good grief, rabbits, coats. Yeah. Well, I said we had a storm Monday around 3 a.m. Heavy rain. Yep. It's gotten very expensive. Well, that's good for a rabbit raiser. I need to probably get some more pairs myself. I got 2 rabbits. Guys, I'm going to have to get off. That could be one of my lumber people here. So we sell ours for a fair price. If you buy a male and female rabbit, you get free rabbits, about 10 per litter. Yep. Well, I was raising rabbits for a while, but I had a dog problem and also had rat problems. Rats will eat baby rabbits, but I've gotten rid of the dogs gone and the rats are gone, so I can get back to raising rabbits again, guys. That's what I need to do, because the worms love the rabbit poo. All right, guys, I got to run. I got to see what this call was. Stay safe. Trees are dangerous. Yeah, so if you want to see the tree, I covered that, and I showed that little portable bucket machine they had back there. So it's all in the beginning of the video. So you can go back and see that. But I got to run. I got to get back to my day job. And worm or snow dancing last night. What's this new voicemail? Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, they just contact you when you're on the phone doing a live one. Why is that? Channel is wide open, head on swivel. Yeah, head wide open, eyes wide open, and head on swivel. And with snow flea plague last week. Snow flea plague? What in the world is that? All right, that's my sister's earth food grade. It's good for fleas. Hey, Shannon, the good thing is the biggest thing going out there in Arizona is juniper trees, and they're not about to fall on any house and crush it. At least in the part of Arizona where we're at, on my property. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll be back live hopefully Wednesday night. Good Lord willing. Thank you, guys. Y'all take care. I'll try to get some kind of video out tonight if I can get through that Freedom Restoration Foundation meeting early enough. It takes a little while to screw your head on and pull your top bit together, guys. There's more to it than just doing a video, and then you got to post it up and come up with a thumbnail picture and all that stuff. It takes a lot of time to do these videos, guys. Anyway, fried fleas are good, but their legs get stuck between your teeth. Oh my gosh, guys. Y'all too funny. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all have an awesome day, and we'll catch y'all later. Bye.